YouTube, what's up? It's your boy 360 Jeezy, and I'm here today to basically show you guys my cut. I did a low fade on this client. He was growing out his sides right here, so I kind of left that area alone. I did a 1, then I barely did the number 2 open. So I hope you guys pay attention, watch. I hope this helps you in any way, and if it does, and then you know it, go on and give this thumbs up before right now. All right, give it a thumbs up right now, because you know that this video is finna be fire. All right, I know that my lines ain't been as crisp as it was back in the days, but I gave my gold blades to my brother in Atlanta. He really wanted them, so you know what I'm saying, he supports me by making these beats, so forget it. Here you go, you know what I mean? That's just who I am. I'm a giving person. I recently got some blades in, and they are hitters, man. They really are hitters. I'm back on my crisp lines, so you guys ain't gotta worry right now. All right, you guys be going in on the comment section a little too hard, man. You kind of gotta tone it down, because you guys are making it difficult for clients to feel confident enough to get on YouTube. If you guys can, keep the comments, the negativity comments, like keep them to yourself, man, because it does no good if I can't make these videos to help you guys. You kind of discouraging people from getting on YouTube and me to cut their hair. So like keep it down, you guys. All right, I love you guys. I love all of my subscribers. Thank you. I just reached 200,000. All right, I appreciate you guys, and yeah, like, comment, subscribe if you like the cut. All right, make sure you subscribe. All right, if you're not already subscribed and you think that there's some heat coming on right now, subscribe right here. All right, right here, just hit the subscribe button. It's right here. It's right all in this area. All right, you can't miss it. All right, it's right here. Okay, it's your boy 360 Jeezy. Stay tuned. 360 Jeezy.
You should have done that.
Alright YouTube, starting this haircut off, I'm going to be using my Andy Slimline Pro LIs, and I'm just putting my ball line in first. I'm really making sure my ball line is like contoured to the client's head, and I'm just really making sure that my first guideline is neat. You know what I mean? The first guideline is everything. The way you set in that first guideline, it depicts how your guidelines, the rest of your guidelines is going to be. You want to set neat guidelines. Alright you guys, to make the fade even better, I'm going to bald it out even more and using my Andy shavers, and I'm just going to shave it out throughout the bottom layer of his head. I'm not going all the way up to the line. I'm just knocking out the bottom line, the bottom line, and getting it real bald at the bottom. Next guideline I'm using is the lever open, and I'm going up a ½ inch, and I'm really making sure I set my guidelines neat. I can't stress that enough. You guys got to make neat guidelines, because that makes the fade all the better. Now with the next guideline, you need to use a guard, okay? The guard that I'm using is the number 1 open. I'm setting my guideline just like I set my lever open, and I'm basically setting it neat. I'm going up a ½ inch, and I'm setting it neatly in there. I'm not blending. I'm just, you know, making sure that the guideline is set and it's just in there. Alright, my client had a undercut, and he basically didn't want me to go up too high, so I'm going to use the zero closed and just knock out the bottom line. I'm not going to go with the number 2 and just go up there and touch anything. I barely did it with the number 2, but I didn't want to jeopardize his growth on the side, so I'm just using my 0 closed and I'm flicking at that middle line. The middle line on this texture is very visible, so it's easy to just attack that line. That's why you need to set neat guidelines, because it makes the middle line very visible, and once you make that line visible, it's easy to attack. Alright, in a flicking motion, okay, in a flicking motion, alright, this is what you guys need to do, okay, start below the bottom line, alright, I'm using the lever close, start below the bottom line and flick up. Do not go past that bottom line, that's the bottom line, alright, that's the bottom line, is do not go past the bottom line, just flick out the bottom line, that's all you need to do, alright, it's right here. I'm doing it right here for you guys so you guys can see. Yeah, man, just make sure you start below the bottom line. Alright, depending on the type of client that you guys have, straight hair or African American hair, you can call it coarse hair. This client has straight hair, so I can use shavers and they're not going to bump up. To make the line completely gone, sometimes you're going to need to use the shaver and knock out the bottom line a little bit more. So that's basically what I'm doing right now, is I'm knocking out the bottom line, just tapping it, you know, just to get that full-on blend effect. This is just a tip you guys can use to knock out the bottom line. I know some of you guys be like, man, I still see my fade and I still see the bottom line and it's just irritating. This is just a tip to really get that bottom line out of there. Alright, right now I'm just using the clipper of a comb technique and just getting some of them loose hairs out that's on the top of his hair. And it's just, there's really no way. I never used to use clipper of a comb technique because I used to always just use the guard, but you know, I'm trying clipper of a comb and it actually works better than just using the guard and trying to flick up. You know, it saves you a lot of time. This right here is Chris Bossio's shave gel. I love using this shave gel just because the bottle is just A1. You could get the right amount in your hands and just put it on the client's hair. Shout out to Chris Basio. I love his jail. This is not me getting paid to do this. You guys, I'm not sponsored by Chris Basio's jail. I'm not sponsored by him. I mean, this is me just showing love, you guys. It's just, that's all I can say. I mean, you guys probably think, oh, Jeezy, you're probably getting it for free. He sent me this bottle, but this is my only bottle that I've ever used, so I'm not, sometimes it isn't all about, you know, getting paid for things and like that. You just gotta show love, because when you see a great barber doing great things, I just like to support, you know. You could get the shave gel at www.tomb45.com. It's just a nice shave gel, man. It really looks good. I love the color. YouTube, that was the cut. Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe, alright? I got an Instagram with all my cuts on it. Make sure you go to that. I got a Facebook, Jared Stovall. Make sure you friend me. I got a Snapchat, okay? Alright? It's your boy 360 Jeezy, and I'm out of here. Cheers!